What's up? What's up? What's up? We here. We here. We live. We live. Let's get it. Let's get it. We live tonight, y'all. Episode 57. Let's go. I'm gonna put the topic right here at the bottom of the chat.
Can I talk to you, girl? Focus. It's about how you wearing them jeans. You the dopest. Implicating ways we play and bring this potion. Chemistry, no shade.
Putting the topic right here at the bottom for tonight. It's for people that's coming in. What up? What up? What up? Hope everybody's week is going good. Everybody's new year is going good so far. What's up, Fuego? Got my boy Timbo in the chat. What's goody? Good night. Right now you are listening to the sounds of Reese off the Vibes and Convo playlist. Click the link in my bio if you like anything that you hear tonight.
Let's go have fun. My drop off on the way. Above clouds we gon' blast it up. My job's done till you say it's a habit that I have to please. So it matters if you ask, you receive. And if it's magic,
all right, we about there now.
I'ma pull this rabbit.
Got it in. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? That's the topic tonight. You believe in the word dated for music. So, do you believe in the word dated for music? That's going to be the topic jumping off at the 10-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all have that conversation? You know what I'm saying? How many of you guys ever been in that conversation where we talking about music and talking about music that is what's that other word they like to use? Relevant of today. You know what I'm saying? And then music that's dated. What is dated? What does that mean when you hear it? You know what I'm saying? That's what we on tonight. That's where we at. Feel free to share this live too. You know what I mean? I'm just inviting some people right now in the chat. Feel free to share this live anytime, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. Do you feel this magic?
Tell me what you want. This magic.
Yeah, man. Last week, let's talk about last week a little bit. We did a actual performance breakdown at Jodeci last night on the MTV Jams. So this is back in the day. This is like maybe 94. Like this is the second album. So this is Diary of a Madman. They was performing, man. It was super live. The Jodeci all black. It was cold, man. We had a whole lot of fun, man. Check that out. You can check that out now on the IGTV. As this night ends, I will actually be uploading that episode to YouTube tonight. So if you missed it, check it out on my YouTube by clicking the link in my bio and looking for Vibes and Convo, man. All the episodes is all of them ain't on YouTube yet. Not just yet. We'll be working on it. But most of the episodes are available on YouTube right now. Along with other things on the YouTube, the music videos, all the good stuff. All entertainment.
Slate. La fermeture des bars et cafés tue notre créativité.
I don't know who that is, but that is not my playlist. There we go. Yeah, man. What's everybody doing right now, man? What is everybody doing? You know what I'm saying? You got your feet kicked up, you got your headphones, you got some snacks, you got some drinks. Like where we at right now? It's 8:00 Wednesday evening. You know what I'm saying? That video clip, man, if y'all saw it on my page, I was ripping and running. I was ripping and running errands earlier, you know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted to stop by and drop some promo off, you know, talk about this Vibes and Convo, because I think this is a real serious concept tonight. You know what I'm saying? Judah! What's goody, sir? Welcome to Vibes and Convo. Smoke the Bombay. Hello. Yeah, the topic of the night is, do you believe in the word dated for music? You say, I believe in it. Okay, check it out. So we about 6 minutes in. By the time we get to the 10-minute mark, I'm going to invite people in. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to chop it up about this word dated when it pertains to music. I know this is dear to us. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey in the building, man. Soul Movement Crew. Go check that album out. It's a Vibe by Chauncey Maynard, man. Crazy. Yeah, 10-minute mark. 10-minute mark. We're gonna do it, man. I'm gonna invite people in and we're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Speaking of Chauncey Maynard, this is Must Be Love by Chauncey Maynard off the Vibes and Combo playlist. Not much more you can tolerate. Remember, 10-minute mark. 10-minute mark. We're going to talk about this word dated when it pertains to music. 10-minute mark. We're about almost 8 minutes in now, so a few more minutes. Feel free to share this live. You know what I'm saying? Right. My man Timbo said it's a term that exists, but a lot of people nowadays use it out of context. See, we gotta chop it. We gotta chop it about that. We gotta talk about that, because it's man, this word is dangerous. It could be dangerous depending on how the person is using it. I think, you know. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. 2 more minutes, y'all. 2 more minutes. I see all that we've been through. Must be love. Let's lessen out our patience. There's always confrontation. Every conversation must be love. Maybe it's a coincidence. Yeah, man, the topic. Serious one. There's no innocence. Serious one too. Timbo said facts, bro. We'll try again. Will we last? Well, that all depends. You wanna regain the trust. We got 1 minute to go, y'all. We're gonna jump into this. You feel there's no reason still to be mad. Make sure y'all request me live, man. Y'all want to go live to talk about it? Hit that request button. Hit that live button at the top, your top right corner. Milky, what's up? Hit that the live button up top. Click that. It's gonna ask you if you want to join. Click that, and then I can bring you on, and we can talk about this subject when it comes to the word dated, and how you feel when you hear it, especially when it's pertaining to music. It's really what music. That's what we're talking about, is music tonight. Okay. Boom League in the building. Boom League in the building. All right, y'all. We about to get into it. Request live if y'all want to speak on this subject. Date it. While y'all do that, I'ma just speak on how I feel about the word. And when it comes to me, that was Chauncey Maynard, by the way. Must Be Love off the Vibes and Convo playlist, man. Click the link in my bio, listen to that. But the word dated. It's dangerous. I feel like it's a dangerous word, man. You know, especially how it's used, you know, because like I feel like it's used like almost like a word to kind of say whether you matter or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like just how they use that word relevant. You know, they use the word relevant, but you know, in comparisons to like saying you're relevant or saying you're dated, it's like saying you're in and you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people put it on me too with the type of music that I do, you know, and I know I'm not the only artist that go through that, especially ones that's doing R&B soul, you know what I'm saying? Like sultry music like I do. You know, we get that thrown at us a lot of times. Like I know I done blasted my music off to a bunch of different blogs and a bunch of different sites, and that will be the response a lot of times that I get back. Yo, we like the song, but you know, your vocal cadence, you didn't do enough with the vocal cadence in there, or the vocal cadence was boring, or it sounded a little dated. You know, so you're using a word almost in it, because you're using a word in a way of saying like we didn't take it because it sounded dated, right? You know, so okay, I got one request in. My man Judah Christ, he requested to go live, man. If you want to speak on this subject, feel free to hit that live, where that live button is in the top right corner. Hit that right there. It's going to ask you, do you want to join a live? Click the classic joints are never dated. Okay, I see you, Joe. Yeah, click that live. Click the live button up there, and it's going to ask you to join and come on live. And I'm bringing everybody in. And I got you next, Judah. But yeah, the word, you know, that word when it comes to me, that's a lot of times it's used in that way. Hey, you sound dated here. You sound dated there. My man V Keys in the building. V Keys, what's goody? What's goody? The subject right here. I know you can speak on this, my guy. I know y'all can speak in this because we got some musicians in here, some real musicians in here. A lot of times, yeah, with the music that I do, it gets looked at and that words get used, you know, 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's dated. You sound like 90s. You sound like you came from the church. It's just dated. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. Every time I hear the word, it's in a negative way. You know? And it's something that I've been hearing this whole time, and it's been a subject. It's definitely been a subject to some of my close friends and whatnot. Like it's definitely been that thing, you know. But I want to see what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about this word dated, man? Does it pertain to music? Is it used out of context, like my man Timbo said? You know what I'm saying? Is it what's up? What's up? All right, Judah, I'm gonna bring you in right now, sir. I'm gonna bring my man Judah Christ in, and excuse me, because I don't think he goes by Judah anymore. You're gonna have to excuse me, Judah. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him correct and say the right name. Man, Street General in here. Street General in the building. What's up, Street? All right, I'm gonna bring my man Judah on. Wait, man, Judah.
What's up, brother?
What's goody? What's goody?
First of all, I just want to say you're an amazing vocalist. So,
Why, thank you, sir.
Feel me? Are we allowed to cuss in here?
Yeah.
I fucks with your music. I'm gonna just get right into it. When it comes to dated, you just gotta think, because you could go on anything for real, but you know what your soul go to, because that's what you grew up on, that's what you love, that's what you after. But
right,
I could see you singing that same voice on the Tory Lanez beat. I could see you using that same voice on the whoever hot right now. But this is the thing. You got to look at the super generals. Like, look at Snoop, look at 40, look at Short, look at whoever had a super longevity. They same self, but they stay up to date with the beats. And then, just might throw a little thing in there. Definitely don't want to hear the on-key full auto-tune album, because you know how to actually sing. But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean?
Look, it's coming, Psycho Slam.
Yeah, no. Leave that for the chitterlings. But you can definitely jump in with the wave. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Right. I don't think it's against the morals to introduce your style with it, because the reason these kids is hitting hard right now, they using our shit. They using the 90s shit. It's all 90s flips. So when they say
they use the 90s, but call us dated. They using us.
Everything you do, you ain't even heard that song before. You just said, they just looked up 90s beat, and they going on like, boy, you was made to that song. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now, so about that word, do you feel like it's used out of context? Do you feel like people are using it with the context?
This nigga trying to get on the interview. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, he is. You hear what's going on?
That's Max. Yeah, I've seen people use it out of context, or like, even for instance, I'm not gonna mention the dude's name that said it, but he was like an A&R rep, and he was telling me about 10 years ago when I made closed caption, because I was on like the kind of shit I was on, like the OG hip hop shit. He was saying like, I don't really have a market for it. Now, that don't mean that the song was trash or nothing. Obviously, you know what happened with it, but he was just saying from that standpoint. Now, a lot of the young cats is gonna say, and that's who's running the blogs and stuff that you submitted to. It's a hella young cats. They gonna say stuff like that, but you just gotta do you and find your lane. But they do be using stuff out of context. Like, they quick. I be on the damn video game and they be calling me a boomer. I'm like, do you know what that is? I wasn't born in the 50s.
Right. See, they bringing words back, but they changing it.
Yeah, they're
changing the definition to the word. Yeah. Like, crazy. See?
OG's winning right now. They're coming back because people, a wave only lasts so long, especially. There's nothing wrong with auto-tune, but when we was growing up, everybody, you had to have your own sound. You had to be signature. Like, when they be like, ooh, that's that Nas sound. That's that Luther sound. Like, everybody got their sound. Now everybody like, ooh, that's making a bag. I'm finna do that. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming back because people are getting tired of that. Because let me see, Frank Ocean might have said it the best. Ali, what's up? What's up, Dondra? Frank might have said it the best. He said, pitch corrected, muted, emotion. Like, it's just, there's no emotion because you took the soul out. When you took, if I can't sing with my soul to get that note out, ooh, boy.
And my thing is, like, it's almost like why does it have to be? Why do we have to use that word dated in the way we, out of context like that, when music is so broad?
It's broad.
Like, it's so many different styles.
True.
So.
I mean, yeah, but if you know what I'm saying, you want to get in, you might want to hit that way, bro. I got a surfboard for you. For our Wild Richard boy. Got the wax on it. It's ready.
Check it for you.
Hey. For real. On everything. What's up, Chauncey?
Everybody in here, man. My man Anna's in here.
Okay.
Dondra. What's up?
Where Kurt Cobain at? I know he here.
Kurt, I ain't seen him. I don't know where Kurt Quinnery is.
What? Oh, the Milky. I don't
Ain't
like
seen
Milky in here. Okay.
Milky in the building. Boom leg.
What? Boom leg, boy. Let
Uh-huh.
go. Yeah, see, even like them, like to me, they have their own swag. Like that shit dope to me. They got their whole own thing going on.
Right.
And it's
Right.
like you could have your lane, still don't matter. You ain't gotta worry about what these kids talking about, man. Man, you know what? Make your own blog with a different name and put your shit
Right.
out. I got you. I'll retweet it.
Right. Right.
Whatever
Yeah,
the
we
kids
was
doing.
talking about the Timbo.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
for sure, bro.
It's crazy.
But I mean, that's
But
all I got on it. I'm like, man, they gonna say what they say, and it's okay. We could ride with the wave, but we don't have to be it. Like we could still be the creators and define it and mix it. Like if you look at what really works heavy is when we mix the old with the new. Get away from my bow. Is when we it's when we mix the old with the new. This
you know you on
yeah,
here.
this thing looking slick.
I'm good.
Nah, but you mix that old with that new and hit that perfect little sweet middle. That's like I said. That's why the kids are winning right now because they found that '90s vibe. You feel me? And then they throw in the
Right.
new little swag on it. Same
Yeah, the
thing.
new little. Mm-hmm.
Same thing we did. Like people, a lot of people always go like, for me, I'm hip hop. So a lot of people always be like, there's hella old heads. I hate calling that because we in the same class. But it's people, they act like that. Like, think about it. When hip hop came out, people wasn't rapping like that. People was dancing and break beats and don't push
Right.
me. Cause like they wasn't. Everybody wasn't
Right.
atomically Socrates philosophies, and nobody want to hear that all day. Sometimes you want to dance. Sometimes you want to make a baby.
Wait, Judah just did Spectre Deck like.
Don't get me wrong, I love Deck, boy. Don't play. What face? Woo! Both Ghost and Scarface. Don't play. But man, like it's a move for everything. Like everything don't gotta be one way. So I feel like
Right.
I feel you. Like the homegirl Ollie that's in, she dope. She got her whole own swag going on, and she just do her own swag. She got niggas playing saxophones and all kind of shit. So it's really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely have. You can make your own lane, bro, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know other people
Man.
got to get on. So you know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate you even coming in, man.
for sure.
Welcome.
All love, bro. You already know.
Yes, sir.
There you
My
go.
man Judah right there.
Anybody in here that never checked my shit out, I got my link in my bio. It's like it's hip hop with infused with rock. Because I grew up with a fat rock background. Because I'm from Dago, you know, and I did go see the beach. I didn't barely see the beach. I was always at the beach. So you know what I'm saying. I had a whole different little upbringing going on, but I'm still from Southeast. You know what I'm saying. But love y'all. Appreciate you, kid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got to do something, man. I know I've been saying it for like 10 years, but we got to do something.
We do. We do.
On everything. Fuck that data shit. We going to do something.
Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Peace, General.
All right.
Yes.
All right, now. Go on. My man Judah, man. My man Judah. So what's up, man? We got anybody else that want to get on? Make sure you click your right up there, top right corner where it says live. Click that live button to request to go live. That way I know who wants to speak on this subject, man. The subject of the night, the word dated. And when it comes to music, do you believe in it? Do you believe in the word dated when it comes to music? My man Judah said, there is a thing. You got to put a little spin on it. You got to kind of catch up with the times. I don't really like that either, but yeah, you know, catch up with the times. I don't know. Anybody else feel different about this? Do you feel different? You know, that's what it's going to come down to, you know, how people feel about the word. Is it used out of context? Do you feel a certain kind of way when it's used towards you if you are an artist or a creator? I don't. I feel like it's, like I said, I feel like it's negative. You know what I mean? Dated is not a true statement in my opinion. They're going one. Nisi said dated is not a true statement in my opinion. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all want to get on, man. Let's chop. Let's chop. Let's chop. Dated.
K-Rex, your love's got the best of me.
Or let me know if you want me to request you. I can request you to go on. All right. We got my man Ant.
Touching myself.
All right, I'm gonna bring you on right now, Ant. And I see the joke. Okay. All right, Ant. I got you. Joke, I'm getting you right after this.
It was good.
Yes,
sir.
My man Ant in the building.
In the building.
What's goody?
You know, same old different day.
Hey, I hear it.
All right, so
I hear it.
let's touch base on this topic real quick. I don't know if dated is a correct word or not, because I don't think there's a date on music. There's, I guess you can say different aspirations, like old school, new school, but I don't think date is a word because there's nothing. You can't put a date on a. I mean, you can put a date, but your ears can't put a date on a piece of sample or a piece of record or anything of that nature, right? Because you can listen to something and be like, oh man, that was woo, and still be woo to that record or that sound. But you can say, oh, that was old school back in the day, but you can't put a dated. Oh well, that was backdated in that, so I'm not gonna listen to it now. You mean?
Right.
So
see, and I'm with that. Okay, yeah.
That's my feeling of it. You can say that's old school and that's new school because it's a different type of music nowadays. You know what I mean? Like nowadays you have the drill artists, the drill rappers. You know, you have the people like you can say back in the day when Twista used to spit. You know, you don't hear people spit like that no more.
Driller than Rush.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you can say that's a different style of music, a different genre. You know, like the old school cats will be like, oh, you know, it's the new school, you know, tempo and everything of that nature. I'm gonna let the new school people have it. So you can customize it to old school, new school, but I don't think you can put a date on anything because I can still be in the car and listen to Prince and be like, yo, that's still the jam, still the
and it's good that you said that. Okay, because see, check this out. This was a theory I kind of brought up too. I said, look, so all right, so are we gonna call Anthony Hamilton music dated? You know what I'm saying?
Right, because and again, right, like you can listen to that and be like, oh man, I can nowadays you can't put YK whatever his name is and against Usher and be like, oh well, Usher was dated back in the day. No, Usher can still kill people's vibes. You know what I mean? So like I said, I don't think dated is the correct terminology.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. And like the person I asked, like, can you say, you know, Anthony Hamilton is dated or the Hamiltones or you know what I'm saying? Like their music, like they still making that type of music right now. So but we're not gonna call them dated.
Right.
You're just gonna be like, oh, they just, you know, they do their soul thing.
Yeah,
it's like, wait a minute. So certain people are excluded from being dated than other people.
Right. So if you throw a beat from nowadays and you throw, let's say, I think your man's Charlie Wilson, right? You throw Charlie Wilson on the track nowadays, you think he's not going to kill it with the new school beat? He's going to kill that track, and then you're gonna be like, oh, well, that was dated back in. You know, Charlie Wilson's time. No, it's not. Charlie Wilson.
Right.
You mean? So,
Charlie Wilson now sounds like Charlie Wilson Gap Band.
Exactly.
Like, when I hear his new records, I'm like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is it, and this is what I like from him.
Right.
Like, it's not dated. We can't. How is it dated and he made it now?
Right, you can throw
you know what I'm saying, like
Charlie Wilson corduroy to Charlie Wilson suit now. I mean, it's still the best music ever. So
right,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think dating is a good I mean, there's a good terminology in order to use when it comes to music. You can use the genre old school and new school, but I don't think you can put a date on any type of music. You know,
Right.
people still listen to 1960 music, and you know, I'm a girl watcher. You put that on, everybody knows that track.
But then they go, that's not dated, it's classic.
I
I don't
don't,
understand.
yeah,
I don't get it.
don't get it at all.
I
I mean,
don't get it.
yeah,
Like, I don't get it. I
yeah.
don't get it.
See,
I
everybody
don't
look at
get it.
everybody like Charlie Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see my man Judah saying, look,
Yeah,
they be on new beats. It's like Charlie Wilson.
yeah. I'm
Charlie
saying.
Wilson's not on new beats. He's not.
They can say
He's
YK
not.
couldn't hold Usher's jockstrap. Exactly. See,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you can say, I guess you can, what do you classify that as, new school and old school? But nah, they did nothing, because let's say R. Kelly. I mean, even though, you know, let's and you should do this topic, right? You should
Everything to this day. Uh-huh.
you should do this topic, right? Music, right? Professionally music. Let's say we know what R. Kelly did, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know what he's about and what he did, whatever. But you still listen to R. Kelly. We're not listening because R. Kelly is whatever he is. You know, I don't know the man's business, but you're listening to his music,
Right.
right? So do you stop listening to the music because of what he did? Or are you just listening to R. Kelly because of the music, of what the vibes that he brought?
Yeah, see, that's a
A touchy subject, right?
it's I mean, everybody got their opinion about that. Like, I got mine, but I ain't gonna share it. I ain't gonna share it. But to rewind back to what we was talking about, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. New beats, new, you know what I'm saying? Like new beat. Like, okay, so if it's about you being over a new beat, I don't know, man. I just think it's just this slight of a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
of a difference of what we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But yeah, but let's in reality, in theory, there's no dated to a certain type of music. There's no dated at all.
Right.
You can just say, you know, that's old school, or that was back in the day, or that's new school, that's currently what's hip right now. But I don't think you can put a date on any type of music.
Can't stamp it. Yeah.
Can't stamp it at
Yeah.
all. Not at all.
Okay. I like that. Hey, I'm messing with that angle right there. I'm messing with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you about to have people mad. Like, some people are like, no, he was singing to a child. R. Kelly still
Yeah.
a kid. I didn't mean to stir the pot. I didn't mean to open up Pandora's box. I was just
It just hit another topic. They like, shoot, we with it. This is what about, you know.
next on by
But nah, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on and sharing that, man, because that's an interesting way to look at that. I'm gonna bring some other people on. Got some other people requesting too. Bring them in here and see. Let's see what they talking about, and let's see what they talking about.
Let's hear. I'm ready. All right, my G. Here you go.
Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, Joe. Here we go, Joe. And then Nisi, I'm coming to you next.
Yo.
It's the Joe.
Yo, okay.
The jack of all trades himself.
Yeah,
What's up?
Great topic, by the way, man. As soon as I see you was booming, I had to jump in here. Shout out to Ant and Judah for the insight as well. Please stir the pot, right? We like to stir the pot. You know me, I'm a controversial ass dude, so I love it all. Yeah, dude.
Let's get it.
But yeah, I figure in this specific topic, I kind of the first thing I think of when I hear dated is I think of like interior design. I think of a house, right? Usually you go in like, and let me ask you this analogy. If I'm selling a house to somebody and they come in, they want to buy the house and they're like, this thing looks good, but it's a little dated. All right, is that really going to hit me hard? Like, nah, you can do some things with dated. You can still do some things with the bad interior, right? And I think the takeaway there is the structure. That dated isn't really a bad thing. It might be used out of context, true, but I think as artists, you know, we take it a little harder than what it is. Because the dated is just saying the structure is a little bit like the structure is there, the base and then the foundation is there, but in terms of it being concurrent with what's happening now, it may not be hidden on certain sectors. But I don't. I just think that it's not as hard of a hit, or we shouldn't take it nearly as hard as people think, because you got a $1.1 million house in La Jolla. Somebody walk in that mug and say it's dated. You spent your whole life building that house and trying to buy that house how you really feel, right? And we talking about a track or something that might even go for, on a good day, 10 or 20 racks. So, and I said earlier that classics are never dated. I think that does come with the artist itself, right? Like certain artists just are put into a classic box, like the Charlie Wilsons, like the Snoops, like the Princes, so far, so on. I think that's very subjective. But I sample a lot of old school stuff, right? I sample a lot of jazz. So that's dated in those terms. But again, that's the foundation of my beat. So again, that's the foundation and the structure of the house. So we're trying to sell a different house. So it all goes back to it's good bones, it's good structure, regardless. I don't think it's as bad of a jab as most of us think. And our industry is overly critical. Like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing or if it's a hip hop R&B thing, but I know there's this thing called dad rock. You ever heard of dad rock?
What's that?
Dad rock is just like 70s rock. Nobody walks around and say any rock and roll is dated. Never in this life have I heard a new rock and roll track come out or an attempt to release a new track and it'd be like, it sounds kind of dated. If anything, I'm going to say, it sounds real dad rocky. It's just kind of dad rock, which means it just fits in a different genre, different category, different demographic. But that's kind of my take on it, It's subjective and it's fluid in that sense. But so you're saying the word.
So you're saying that word dated is actually used like a substitute for, hey, your structure is for this foundation of people. Like if I say my thing is if I say it, hey, it's dated, does that mean I like it though? If I'm saying it's dated, is it negative if I'm not interested in it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's negative if I let it be negative to me, right? If I'm looking at it from like submitting to a blog and saying, hey man, this all sounds good. This and that is there. I like what you're doing with the vocal range, but it's a little dated. So my takeaway again isn't like, they're not saying my house ain't shit. What they're saying is your house is in a nice spot. It's up on the hill, but we need to change a couple things inside of that house to bring it up to sell on the market currently. So I think it's a big, first and foremost, where we're at, everybody's kind of like a digital marketer. Everybody has an opinion in terms of marketing and getting it out to their quote unquote audience or to the masses. Back in the day, you didn't really have to deal with that widespread of an audience. So you're going to get a lot more slack of feedback in general. But as an artist, I think you have to take it as, it didn't fit that specific pocket that way. But good and well, you made the track. It had good structure to it when you was doing the cadence, when you was doing the runs. You already knew those were good foundation for it. But it's not for A, B, and C or X, Y, and Z.
I like that angle too, though. It's crazy. It's crazy to hear everybody's outlook on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's
Yeah, when I heard of dad rock, I was blown away. I was like, what do you mean dad rock? It's like, yeah, bro, dad rock. I was like, oh, okay.
Put you up on it, like
anything else. I mean, you look at like a Bruno Mars who's doing some old school stuff in terms of production. Nobody really called him dated. He's kind of a new age, bringing back the old school.
He can't be. There's certain artists that can't be dated. He's one of them.
Yeah,
they're never gonna put the word dated on him, no matter what he does.
Right.
So, that's crazy.
4 cents. I know it's a little more than 2, but that's my 4 cents.
Man, that's my man. A joke, man. Hey, dope perspective. I appreciate you.
Likewise.
For tuning in this joint. Touching on this subject. I'm gonna get to couple other people. I got a couple other people that requested too.
Sir.
want to make sure I get them in here.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna stay on because I gotta hear it all. I gotta get all the tea.
yeah,
You feel me?
let's see
I
what
gotta get all
folks is talking about,
of
man.
it.
This is getting interesting.
100.
All right, all right,
All right.
all right, Joe. Yeah, where you at? Look,
You know
you
it's
got to
real
request
daggone
out. It
good.
ain't let me
You
get
know
rid
it's
of
real
you.
when it's on the young. You know I had to put this down for you, so it's real. I'm gonna jump out if I can. I don't know. Maybe I'll just exit out and jump back in.
Yeah, it won't even let me even. Yeah, it won't let me get rid of you.
All
So
right,
you gonna have
much love.
to.
I'm gonna jump back in after I get out.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if we still got. Okay, Nisi, got you right now. Uh-huh.
Hey.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's good? I'm trying to get this dinner finished. So right now it sucks that I came in after him because he said everything I was thinking. Absolutely, almost to the letter, except for the dad rock. I wasn't sure what the dad rock is, but he's 100% on point. I think our culture, depending on the because of music, if you haven't crossed over, rock is rock. Billy Joel, you know, who was it with Michael Jackson, the Beatles. That's not dated music. So as long as we currently listen to music that will sample Jimmy Robinson, Anita Baker's, you know, Frankie Beverly Mays, I kind of put those in so I can remember. As long as we make music and we sample and get the same sounds, like the Ushers and what's that other kid that writes a lot of music?
Neil.
Exactly. So as long as you can take two classic songs and mix them together in one song, like was that Computer Love, and then the other. When you do that, it is impossible to call music dated. As long as if your sound is not going to be straight from you, not like a Prince, like that he is a unicorn. He is his own rainbow. God rest his soul. That his music is his music. He sounds like no one else. So can we call Prince dated? Absolutely not. Everything he did was original. You can't. It makes absolutely has no sense. Michael Jackson. We sample him. Had he sampled anyone else? No, because that was the music we listened to. I'm born in the 70s. I'll be 47 this month. You can't call music came like, and then the other gentleman that was before me saying about a home that so when they can come and say, oh, this is dated. You need to upgrade the refrigerator, or the tile isn't what's classic, or is marble dated? If you get a house and you put marble in your house, oh, we need to remove this marble. This ain't just really what's popping right now. Marble will be marble. Diamonds. Oh, you know what? That cut. Diamonds are. They're beautiful, but that cut's not really in the style. But are you going to turn that diamond down? Absolutely not.
See, and that's what and it's crazy that you say that because like I was saying, like a Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, you won't put dated on Bruno Mars.
You can't.
Even though the music he's doing is Moore's Day and the Times.
Moore's Day and the Time and Prince. And
it's soul funk. It's exactly what they were doing back in the 80s. So that's what he's doing. But you're gonna be like, nah, it don't sound like that. It's exactly sound like that.
Absolutely.
So he'll tell you.
It's borderline insulting because think about it, clothes. Like if I can rock pearls right now, 2021, and first ladies 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago can rock pearls, and that's what we're doing now. Is this dated? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can't. Those are two things people can have their opinion about. What sounds good and what's the sound now? Like right now, if we turn on Music Choice, half the shit that's on there is ridiculous. Like you should be on Music Choice if we want to listen to something with some soul, listen to something with some sound. They got some substance that's original. This bubblegum jump around, that shit right there that made me want to throw my phone against the wall. you know, love it. Everybody can love how they want, but
Wait, how did you describe it? Yee.
because it all sounds the same, and every fucking every freaking body's name is baby this and baby that and big baby, little baby, fat baby, quick baby, dirty baby. I'm
Judah
like,
just said Judah said Bruno mixed old school with the new.
no,
24 karat is straight. 24
no,
is
no.
straight. It's straight 80s
That's-
funk, bro.
That's
There's no
Morris. I mean,
there's no
80s
new,
funk.
there's nothing to do in there.
It's not, because you think about it. If it wasn't funk, if Bruno wasn't what he was, Morris wouldn't try to be suing him like 5 years ago, talking about he took his style. He's moving with what he had in. If he didn't think that's what he took, all he did was change the sound, to slow it up. Not even slow. If you close your eyes, you didn't even know any better. I promise you, because my mom loved Bruno Mars. And this is when he was on the piano, rolling down the damn street. And I didn't know who he was, but she said that he was going to be that boy was famous, and she called that his first video on the damn piano. Rolled down. I said, "This is like, I don't like this. Like, what you talking about?" He said, then she told me, "How can you like this when your first album that I bought you at 17 was Morris Day in the Time and Prince on his mic?" I said, "Okay, well, you're right." So
Yeah, because we're not gonna call, Bruno Mars dated. We're not gonna say Beyonce's dated. We're not gonna say it's certain artists that are that diamond in the rough that they're excluded from that. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do that, they're excluded from that. But it is what it is.
And I'm not going.
T-Finest, what's goody, sir?
So I'm not gonna beat this horse to death, because the gentleman before me, he was spot on everything, from when he said about dating, having a home in La Jolla and having the best, and what you've invested, your livelihood and saving money to have one of the most beautiful houses in San Diego, and someone comes and says it's dated, but then you'll have someone that has a modern home. When you have someone has a home that's all modern, and they come in worth $2 billion, and they take everything that's modern and take it back to dated, with the flower chairs, the old school refrigerators, the yellows, the greens, all those hard colors that they had when our mom and dad grew up. So it's strictly on opinion, but that you cannot call something that you can't call something that is creative, that is culturally with us, Black people, our music, and when we cross over, that when you're gifted like you, 20 years from now, when people listen to our music and we got your stuff and everybody knows who this is, and you we can remember these conversations, because you're gonna blow up and everybody gonna remember this. And they were, I know Q went to school together. And I'm like, I ain't go to school together with him, but I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning in my car listening to his music, and knew that and when somebody opens up their ears, they're gonna see that you are a phenomenal artist, hands down. Nobody like you. So with all that said, music can't be dated. If we can take music and we can sample it to death, where we can, from rappers to culture vultures to us. But if all we can take music from somewhere else, and clothes can go from 20 years ago to be worn again today, furniture and your home and those same things that can have a twist. I'll take that with it. But you can't call something that you can say that, like the other gentleman said, genre. Like, this is what was back old school. Can you call Frankie Beverly dated? Every time Frankie Beverly come on the radio, are you not going to listen to that? Are you going to turn the channel when you hear that when you're in the concert? Absolutely not. Are you going to turn Charlie Wilson down? Absolutely not. If we have a concert that have everybody from the Whispers to the OJs to everybody that our mama had us listening to when we was cleaning the house and cleaning the washboards and mopping and cleaning, as long as that music, when you hear it and you hear it in your sleep and you know what it is, you can't call that dated. You can say that it's back in the day. However we want to put our little flavor on it, but nope. And that's my 8 cents.
Hey, man, everybody's take on this is interesting.
So
I'm gonna see if I have. I'm gonna see if I have anybody else that requests because I think I did. And then yeah, just hang out for a little bit, and let's see what people are talking about. Let's see, because this is interesting all the way.
yes, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
You hear it here first. You know what I'm saying?
All right, guys. Let me see.
Alrighty.
Can you let me go? I think. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I can ask you out.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah. Look, that word is serious, man. Anybody else want to speak on it? Anybody else want to speak on this word? Look, I'm gonna put them on here anyway. Look, I'm requesting somebody right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kirk Quintery on the spot.
What up, though?
Soul Movement Crew
In the building. How y'all
Yeah.
feeling? So look, yo, let me dive into this. You're talking about, what's it, topic of the night. Do you believe in the word dated for music? Well, I mean, what? I mean, really, you got to break down what does dated mean. You know what I'm saying? What up?
Mhm.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Young Judah, Lord Judah. So, it's like this: dated, retro, throwback, old school. They all mean the same thing, right? They all just mean
Right.
something happened before.
Right.
They all, but it depends on how you use it. It depends on the feeling behind it. Because honestly, on me, hold on, man. They're talking. Hold on, man.
It's live. You in the house? It's live. It's real. It's
I'm in the
real.
crib. Welcome to
We're gonna have to.
the courthouse.
We're gonna have to digest it. It's all
They got
good.
better lighting here anyway. That's cool, man. But I feel like they all mean the same thing. So it just really depends on how people take it. You know what I mean? Because honestly, people talk about stuff being dated until somebody who's cool does it, right?
What you talking about, Quinn? What you talking about?
Because check it out. When somebody notable do something, oh, that's retro. That's nostalgic. Oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He bringing it back. He bringing that style back.
See, he did what they used to do. That's tight. Look, the boy, what's his name? The little Mexican, Laporta, what's his name? Bruno Mars. Right. Hey, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars had a whole album full of early 90s cuts. It was all
right.
90s cuts.
Right.
I heard some Bobby Brown joints on there. I heard some
Yep, because that
what's the song?
I long
Come on. Morris Dan time.
Yeah.
Like he was doing like that champagne on the floor joint. For me now, girl. Champagne. I'm like, that's old. That's like some old stuff.
That's exactly what
he did it. But when he did it, it was like, oh, that's lit. Oh, that's tight. That was the #1 album. It was pop. It was crossover, right?
Right.
But let a nigga sound like R. Kelly. Oh, that's dated, bro. Nobody don't sing. or let me, because I know R. Kelly, whatever. Or Boy Smith. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it's if you're not doing if you're not doing a cadence that everybody's on, then they're gonna say you sound a certain kind of way. So it shouldn't really matter as long as you are authentic. You feel me? As long as you are authentic talent, you're doing what you really feel, it's gonna come across no matter what era you pull from. You know what I'm saying? No matter what era you pull from. If you're nice, you nice. Be nice. You feel me?
So you don't believe that the word. So is the word date? Let me ask you: is the word dated used in a negative format? Is
Yeah,
it
for
used to
sure.
be negative?
Because when somebody says something dated, they try to say it's spoiled, like old milk. Oh, it's expired. You know what I mean? So can music expire? No. music can't expire, son.
It's that one thing that can't expire. That's
It don't
that to
expire.
me. That's what makes music that powerful. You know what I mean?
He said that's why Mario still dope. I wish Mario was doing the icebox stuff that he was doing. That was crazy. But you know, it's like music will always be brand new, no matter how old it is. If you never heard it, what's this? This came out when? Dang! Look, it happened to me all the time. Happened to me all the time. You know what I mean?
See?
Right. Y'all feel me? Y'all, hey,
Yeah,
look.
it's a slap.
If y'all agree with what I'm saying, can I get some hearts? Can I get some love in the chat? Can I get some love in the chat?
Sit here.
Slapper. Look, look. Joe said a slapper is a slapper.
It's a slapper.
Big facts.
All facts.
Big facts.
See, so, like, and that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, it's funny because, you know, I had that, you know, a few weeks back, I had the subject of value, the word value. And it's funny how all of this stuff still goes back to that word.
Right.
Everything goes back to that.
Talk that talk, sir. Look, you're right. The way people look at it is like this. I use this example. Old milk, right? Because we talking about dated. So, you know, hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
People eat cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they throw away, but they let milk go bad and they throw it out. They don't let it. It's the same thing. It's just on how you treat it. You heard me. It's how you treat it that's going to determine if you eat it. You did?
See, it's how it's viewed. It's how it's viewed, and then I guess the taste. Well, yeah, spoiled milk don't taste good.
Look, wait. Judah Christ said, see, but y'all said facts instead of word.
Because word is dated. Word is dated.
I'm sorry, dude. Don't do that to me. Yo,
I don't know what Judah talking. What Judah?
Oh
man,
my
Judah,
God, don't do it.
Not Judah. Judah's angle though was interesting though. Like, yeah, Judah's angle was interesting. It's another way to look at it too. So, you know, and then the joke was like, yo, you know, it can only be that negative if you allow it to be.
Right.
That was strong too.
No matter how you say it, they all mean the same.
Oh, thing. We know you mess with it.
You had me cracking up, my good sir. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right. There's something dope from every era. Now, here's the thing. How creative are you? Right. That's the question we have to ask ourselves, because we never want to sound like a carbon copy of something that we've heard before, but we have influences, right? So I guess the big thing is, how do you be influenced, right? But also keep your authenticity, because it's all about authenticity at the end of the day, Playboy. You know, if I can do me better than anybody else, I'm in competition with nobody but myself. You feel me? Same. Because
that's right.
Because you've been authentic. You know what I mean? We all got stuff that made us want to do whatever we do. And that's in our, that's in our artist DNA. But when you talk about stuff being hated, I almost sidestep that. I almost sidestep it and say you're trying to say maybe it's a quality thing. Maybe you don't know how to say that it don't feel like super quality. You feel me? Because you could say, oh, that song sound dated, but if I sound like I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, I'll take it.
She said, can art be dated?
Right.
You are an artist. You cannot be dated.
In most settings,
say,
art appreciates with time. especially if it was tight. And a lot of times, things actually get recognized after the artist is gone.
Right.
So
I believe I believe the word dated fits different when you're talking about electronics.
Wow.
Things can become dated and old with electronics to the point where it no longer works.
But that's a product. You know what I mean? That's a product.
Right.
That's a tangible product that every so often has upgrades, have different components, physical things that can actually change the functionality of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Art, in my opinion, is more of an expression, right? It's a no matter what you're doing, right? When you're creating, you're literally pulling something from nothing. You're moving at the speed of thought. You're saying, I thought it, I grabbed it, I painted it, I hung it, whatever the case may be. So when you're dealing with expressions like that, I don't think the word dated is an appropriate word because it cannot spoil. You feel me? Things can, and even in movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might look at a movie, we might look at Shaft and be like, we still gonna go see Shaft, but if it was a Shaft movie that was done in the time frame of the 70s, it would be called a period piece. You know what I mean? Or if we was looking at 12 Years a Slave, we would say, oh, I'm about to go see that. You know what I mean? But we already know you're not about to see no freaking Teslas. you there?
Right.
We're not about to see Obama in the office.
Right.
We're going to see what happened at that time. It's a period piece. Now, some things, I can appreciate them for what they are. Because even if they give me certain vibes, if it's done well, I'm still going to appreciate it. Especially if I liked what they were going after.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like what exactly? Another word would be classic. I think that would be a better description. But classic also means it's old and very valuable. So everything that's old,
classic is value. Yeah, it's putting value to you.
Yeah, that's more value than time. You know what I mean?
Because when you put that word classic, it's like it's protected. It's classic. Like it's
special. You feel me? So yeah, I mean,
Sure.
We're here. But look, bro. Hey, I'm here late. I just wanted to come in and stick my head in. I was supposed to jump on earlier. I must have fell asleep and woke up and was like, "Oh snap!"
It happens, man. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody, all my folks out there. You know what I mean? Much love, man. This pandemic got all us apart, man. So it's good even to come in and chop it up about something we all, we like to talk about. So I appreciate the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My guy, Kirk Quinn. Yes, sir.
SMK.
Yes, sir. You already know it. Man, brother Quinnery was talking that talk. Everybody's in here talking that talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking they talk tonight. Judah came in here. You was talking that talk. Let me see if I got anybody else. Huh? Nobody else requested, so I'll play a few tunes before I head out of here. Yeah, man. I think next week, next Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to do a performance breakdown. Now, I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but if you watch last week's, the clue is there. So, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's definitely going to be an R&B group from the 90s. So, join me here next week at the same time, and we're going to do a performance breakdown together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some of these songs on here, man. If y'all ain't checked out this playlist, this Vibes and Convo playlist, I highly suggest you click my link after you get out of here, man, and definitely check it out. We got some stuff on here, you know.
I got it. Yes, I got it.
This is Kurt Quinn with the recipe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It won't get
Go off that Vibes and Combo playlist.
Yes, sir.
Click the link in my bio.
No matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me. You know I got the recipe. It won't get the best of me. No matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me. You know I got the recipe. It won't get the best of me. Thinking about this master plan in my head. Everything that you said, every book that I read, every drop of the blood that's been bled. Trying to get here.
Hey.
A lot of things here on the top of my mind. Everything will be fine, just as long as I grind. Some things don't go in a straight line. They take time.
Motivation music.
Gotta make moves, brother. Can't be bound. Ain't no slowing down. Listen, you can hear the sound. To everything that's lost has been found. Got something to prove, sister. Can't you tell? I don't know the meaning to fail, but those that don't wish me well, they can hate until their face get pale. Let's go. No matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me. You know I got the recipe. It won't get the best of me. No matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me. You know I got the recipe. It won't get the best of me. Don't expect you to understand. I can feel it all in my hands. Struggling for the weak and frail. You gon' fail if you fail to plan. Even when you're back against the wall, you don't know who to call. My Lord, you still gotta give your all. Gotta make a move. Gotta make moves. Too much to lose and too much to prove. I gotta make moves. Gotta make moves. Too much to prove and too much to lose. Okay, put it in a pot, roll it, stir it, tell me what you got, now tell me what it's not, now here's an epiphany, hustle, struggle, and bubble, yeah, we call it the Trinity, and some of it might make you cry, you won't die, it's worse if you was popping and it's in your eye, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't easy, if it was then this world probably wouldn't even need me, it's best to let sleeping dogs lie, I move like a giant, my mood is defiant, excitement like it's starting to ride, as long as I can get one person inspired, it's all worth it, let it push you to your greatness, not hold you from your purpose, it's worthless, you're not concerned with giving your all, don't lose traction when you slip and you fall, the first action is to answer your call, because you're talking to your destiny, and with that cheffery, you know I got the recipe, I got it,
Click the link in my bio.
I got it,
Vibes and Combo playlist. Let's go.
no matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me, you know I got the recipe, it won't get the best of me, no matter how much it's stressing me, it won't get the best of me, you know I got the recipe, it won't get the best of me.
Hey nah. It's Kurt Quinn, man. The recipe off the Vibes and Combo playlist, man. Y'all go check this thing out, man. It's a link in my bio. Click the link in my bio when this is over, man. And you can get to all these songs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm just randomly playing stuff now. But we gon' shout out to the chat tonight, man. Shout out to the chat.
Without more licensed workers, Gary's
Look at that. It's always gonna play them ads. But yeah, man, next week, vocal, you know, we're gonna do this performance breakdown next week. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do so. A lot of stuff be coming to that YouTube. Click the link in my bio also to do that. And yeah, man, stay tuned for more with Vibes and Convo. We got some album reviews coming. And we also have special guests, special artist guests that's going to be coming on later on this year, man. Got some things, in my back pocket, man. Make sure it's public too. For some reason, I can't share it to my story. Make sure it was public. This was dope. Yeah, man. This is where it's at. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. You know what I'm saying? Let's spin this back.
Come to record this shit, my nigga, I'm vicious. Persistence and with the right assistance from
Annie Mac.
No fighting up
One bite.
Have your niggas doing them all. Celebratory toast.
Off that Vibes and Convo playlist, man. Click the link in my bio.
Come to my regiment. I'm making this macking and mobbing music. I'm not only the president, my residence in the suburbs now. I roll a white guy under bucket, fish ball in the rain. And ain't no forcing on my nickel and diamond, building up my assets. 20% of my income off the top.
The whole line.
Can afford to take no chance to take my cues from people who got it.
I can't share it to my story. Probably when it's over. When it's over, you'll be able to share it.
I'm trying to itch my way to the top, but they trying to knock me back to the bottom. Keep your grass cut low with a watchful eye for the snakes. Eventually they bite the hand, but one bite is all it takes. 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 Keep a watchful eye for the snakes. One bite is all it takes. 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 Keep a watchful eye for them snakes. Survival of the fittest, one of the coldest you ever witnessed. I said it at the top of the song. When it come to this, I'm vicious. It's tremendous. It's not. It's slapping all that other shit. I made something out of nothing, man. Then I bubbled it. Lost it and recovered it. Hard to melt like cheese from the government. Stand away from these niggas on that sucker shit. Got a firm grip and can't afford to fumble it. It's cool if I double it, but nigga, I'm trying to triple and quadruple it. Be the coolest nigga that put you on ice. Watch who you
follow Annie Mac. I put his handle in the chat.
Keep my grass cut low and I watch for eye for the snakes, cause one bite is all it takes. 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 Keep a watchful eye for the snakes. One bite is all it takes. 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 Keep a watchful eye for them snakes. One bite is all it takes.
Hey. Yeah. You know it. That was Annie Mac, man, with One Bite. One Bite off that Vibes and Convo playlist, man. Click the link in my bio when this is over with. Let's see. Still Fuego. Soul Movement Family. Still Fuego with you. Off the Vibes and Convo playlist. Click the link in my bio.
This one for them lovers. They've got a song out for the lovers. But you, most of all. Hey, girl, you're my everything. My heart's desire. Said I can't go nowhere without you on my mind.
All right, Judah.
What's poppin', love?
Appreciate you, sir.
Okay? How was your day? Do you have plans? How you feel? What you think? When you wanna go AI? The heaven in my world, she's so divine. Beam like the sun and the moon, brighten up my life. You're my one, no question. Love on the run, like living London. Love so strong, hold us down even when I'm gone. Yeah. Apple of my eye, love is by design. You are. Sparkle to shine, twinkle in my eye.
You are.
Cause you're my only one, my only one, my only one, my only one. You're my only love, my only love, my only love. Take off, baby girl, it's who is you, baby. It's you, yeah. You're everything mine.
blossom on your lips. I'm loving you fresh like a sock. Rolling up the presidential. You remember Michelle Obama. Year after year we relevant. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Before Funky was heaven sent. Introduce it to my mama. Gang, recognize game. No, we don't play. Yep, sure. All love on display. They leave when they see us round. Oh no, we ain't never breaking up and talking about this love I found. This love I found, yeah. My only one, my only one, my only one, my only one. Baby, you're my only love, my only love, my only love. Take off, baby girl, it's with you, baby, it's you, yeah. It's you, you're everything mine. It's you, it's you. Baby girl, it's you. Hey. You're everything mine. It's you. It's you. It's you.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna play one more song and then we're gonna get out of here, man. But shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that came in on this episode. Look out for the Jodeci performance breakdown that I'm gonna upload tonight to YouTube from last week. And let's do it again next week, man. Next week, performance breakdown. Let's get in there and let's dissect some music and a performance, you know what I'm saying? All right. So let me see what I'm gonna play this time. Steve OG is in the building. What's up? Play one more and get out of here. Let's do it. It's Kiki Martin with O off that Vibes and Convo playlist. Click the link in my bio when this is over, man. Let's go.
It's about 2:45 and boy, you're right on time. Look in my eyes, you see I need you now. Been missing you, baby. I'm infatuated with your smile and your little thugged out style. You drive me wild. I need to catch myself right now. Whatever it is, it's so dangerous, so addicting. And you know you got baby. Oh. Never done before.
That's the joint.
Everything about you makes my heart skip a beat. I love your tattoos and your smell, it makes me weak. I just can't help it. The thought of you, I say, it's just the way you are that got a hold on me. The thoughtful little things that you do. Ooh, 'cause whatever it is, it's so dangerous, so addicting. Boy, you know you got me like, I'm doing things I never done before. Baby, I lose control.
sing. She better sing. All right, y'all. Click the link in my bio to get to all of those songs right there. Vibes and Combo playlists. Click the link in my bio. Subscribe to my YouTube to watch all past episodes and future episodes of Vibes and Combo. Next week, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Also, I got a new single coming, Valentine's Day. Miss You, featuring my man Smokey Diggler from Smoking Black Dragon, and also the group Drew Hill. All right, Valentine's Day, and also I've been cooking up some new stuff, some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna hear real soon, real soon. But all right, next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, right here. Let's go. Peace. Vibes and Convo.